Hello and welcome to Let's Wander. Today, Lila and Buddy and I are back in one of our favourite haunts, Bignor Hill on the west side of Sussex. And we arrived last night, and when we got here, I was just sitting in the front of the van and I looked at the old sign which has all the Roman names pointing in the different directions of places, and noticed there was something in there in a bag folded up. So I took it out, and inside was a little map. On this map it mentioned that up here there are supposed to be tumuli and a Neolithic camp, Bronze Age activity. And it's not surprising really, we held that up at Cissbury and Chanctonbury Ring, if you've seen those videos that we made last year. And I'm going to have a look around with the dogs. We're taking our time. I mean, Lila's 14 now, she's slowing down quite a bit, so it gives us a bit more time to really pay attention to the fine details of the countryside. So with all this being said, let's go and see if we can find these things. Let's wander. So we woke up to quite a wet morning, but it was quite nice waking with the sound of the rain tapping on the top of the van. And there's a lovely smell in the air of all the flowers that are now opening because it's springtime here, mixed in with the smell of the rain on the very dry soil because it's been such a long time since it's rained. Unusual for Britain. But it's a really nice and peaceful morning. Like I say, it's a nice smell in the air. So we've come to what I think might be the Neolithic camp. Unfortunately, it's in a wheat field, a farmer's wheat field, and you can't really go traipsing through it. Don't really fancy getting chased off. So, but I'll spin this round and you can have a look. I'm looking on the map, the shape of it looks like this to me. Don't know if you can hear that knocking sound. I think there might be a thrush in there knocking snails. So just between the trees here, you might just be able to make out Pagham Harbour and the land coming out to the point, which is Selsey Bill. Yet again, more places you can see on our other videos. Just down here by Lila, we've got the Ordnance Survey marker. There is one up between the two radio towers. So we'll be heading up in that direction. Something I just want to show you is the mist coming from the trees, where the inside of inside the forest is warmer from the recent weather we've had than last night's downpour. It's amazing. You can see it moving around like a swarm of some sort. So it's quite hard to get a decent zoom on them, but there's these little birds with bright yellow heads. Just two of them back around the grass. Oh, a woodpecker just went past. So we've come up to the radio towers absolutely bristling with different aerials, broadcasting and receiving and all sorts of other different things. And then, I don't know, maybe people like to try and steal them, but check out these locks. Like a chain of locks. I think it's probably more symbolic than effective, but just over here we have the Ordnance Survey marker, also known as a trig point, which I think might be trigonometry point. And just up on top of here you've got the marking. And I noticed that there's some graffiti on here as well. It's like on here, it's 23rd of December 92. Ant there. Yeah, there's one here, it's like 1990. I can't make out that one. I always find it quite fascinating, these graffitis. But looking down there, you can actually see where the earth's been worked a bit, leading into the trees, and then coming out the other side, there's a little ridge, sort of like what you get on places like Sisbury Ring and Shanktonbury. So I do wonder if that could be maybe Bronze Age. Okay, so this is a dew pond. We're right up the very top, not far from the Ordnance Survey trig point, and I think this is where the legend of the knucker holes comes from. A lot of the time there'd be a spring of water that would come up underneath these to fill them, but I think this one's now being fed by that blue pipe over there. So I've been here like probably 15, 20 times before, and almost searching for the tumuli. Turns out it's not marked on the map, but I'm pretty much parked on one. Had some really weird dreams last night as well. Maybe that's part of it. I'll spin the camera around and you can see it. Here's us, and you'll notice this ridge here. This is obviously an old bell barrow. Come over to the top, and of course here you've got the stereotype mound with impression in the top where it's been looted. I believe there's another one in there as well, another one further off towards where those people are walking, but this is fenced off, so it makes me think that they're highly protected inside this woodland. Next time on Let's Wander, we visit the New Forest and Buckler's Hard. So join us again next time. From me, Chris, Lila and Buddy, this was Let's Wander, and we'll see you again soon. Bye bye bye.